What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to Week of Weeb 3, Revenge of the Waifu. Or was it Return of the Waifu? I'm going to flip-flop between that from here until these videos get released, so do forgive me. Anyway, today we are here with Fate Extella, the Umbral Star, a video game that I have shown on the channel before. I did a compilation of all the Noble Phantasms because it is genuinely the best part of this game. So, yeah, that's going to get you guys fucking hyped and pumped for watching me do a fucking half an hour to an hour long video on this shit. Alright, so the general gist of Fate Extella is complicated. You're inside a virtual world. You already beat the Grail War with Nero, and/or Tamamo, and/or Altera, depending on what the fuck timeline you're in. In fact, I do believe it is meant to be you beat it with Nero, and Tamamo helped, and Altera doesn't really become a thing until after you've beaten the thing. So yeah, and in case you were doubting the Weeability of the Weebability of this game, despite the fact that Nero is wearing a dress, you can still quite clearly see a panty shot right there, right there. You know where it is. You know where to look. I'll give you guys a minute while I clear my throat because I'm getting all husky and weird and dry and but yes, me and the Fate franchise have had our ups and downs, and I can't wait to get into it. First things first, we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do for this video, guys. We're gonna do one main story mission, and we're gonna do one side story, little bit. But that's it. I don't want to do too much in this because honestly, this game drags. It's not great. It's a Warriors clone. Warriors games drag on anyway. The best way to experience a Warriors game, in my opinion, is to play a stage or two, see a couple of the goofy endings, and then come back to it every so often to play like a ace thing. That's why Dynasty Warriors 9 failed, in my opinion. But we'll get into that. We'll get into that. We won't get into that. Not in this video. Nah, fuck it. That's off the cuts. Okay, so let's do a bit of main story. I've done a bit of the story already just to unlock a couple of side stories. I was going to try and unlock like some of the cool characters, but I forgot. My save died, and all the cool characters come from the third story, which means you got to play the same stages 3 fucking times just to unlock some cool shit. Not cool, guys. Not fucking cool. So for now, we'll play some of Nero's story. There's four fucking main story here. There's the Nero story, which is what we're playing. There's the Tamamo story, which is actually kind of sweet. And we've got the Altera story, which is also... They're all sweet in their own ways, but they're fucking stupid. And it involves timeline shenanigans. And anyone who knows me, at the moment you have multiple timelines, but they're all fucking in contact with each other, is the moment you become fucking stupid. That's why Spider-Man fucking sucks. But at the same time, I love Spider-Man, so it gets a pass. But the timeline bullshit needs to stop. Make everything its own thing. You did it with Ultimate. You did it with the weird spin-off shit. Just leave it in its own pocket and it's fine. But whatever. What was I saying? I went on a rant about Spider-Man. I'm not quite sure why. But yeah. Timelines. Yggdrasil. Bullshit. Right. So one of the interesting things about this game. Let's try and stay positive before I fucking start shitting on the Fate franchise, eh? We've got, one of the interesting things they do with this game is, it's a Fate game. Everyone who knows anything knows that Fate started out as a visual novel. Thanks, Chris. And one of the interesting things is, this game is half visual novel, half Warriors clone. The visual novel side is minimal at best, but it does exist. In fact, it happens in between every single battle map. More so during the main story. During the side story, that aspect just completely fucking goes out the window. We can go to battle if we want, but let's talk first. We get to talk and bond with our servant. And I believe her... Yeah, there we go. The voices are in Japanese, because, yeah, fuck you, I guess. I don't know why I'm being quiet. I don't think I have many viewers in Japan, so I don't think you can understand what she's saying anyway. Not when she talks anyway. Obviously, you've got to read the little subtitles there. So yeah, for my So Incredible, I do like tepidariums, but a swim in a caldarium is simply incomparable. The day's fatigue is leaving my body even now, as it should, here in the healing ambiance of my room. My room is a thing where, in Fate, it's some weird shit which gives you extra health and mana benefits. Motherfucker, I can already see you type in the comment, do not correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't give a shit. I get the general gist of it. My room is some magical bullshit, and it helps refill mana, and if you've got strong mana, that means your HP returns, because HP is a stat that we can measure, so fuck it. So this is our main character's thoughts. Fantastic, of course, I can almost feel myself melting into the heated pool. And I feel hotter than the water itself, not just from the water on my skin, but from inside, all across my face and chest. I'm bathing with Saber. Nothing could cool me off right now. Oh, the powers of boners are strong. I see, so you do remember the beating of your physical heart. Alright, yeah, because we're all digital, by the way. Because that's what Fate Extella is all about. It's fucking dumb, and I don't like it, and I'm sorry. Like, fuck. No need to conceal such feelings, not when I share them. Granted, neither of us could conceal much at this very moment, but... and now I feel hot for an entirely different reason. Glorious Praetor, only in your presence could I feel so embarrassed. The 3D models are hideous. I want to put that out there. I like... Alright, I'm going to put it out there. I like the art direction that Fate goes in, alright? I don't like the saber face trope. I think that's lazy as shit. But the artistic design of the outfits and the general look of the characters is... I can get behind it. It's not like One Piece where it's like, that's hideous, get that fucking shit out of here, out of my life. But, you know, this is fine. It is what it is. I quite appreciate it. Does not translate well to the 3D models. And I may have just spiked the microphone there. I'm very sorry. I'll try to speak a bit more softly, you see, but... It's very weird to see my sound waves even barely registering on the mic. So, you're going to have to put up with me being a bit loud. I do apologise, guys. It's still getting back in the swing. Back in the swing of recording on a regular basis. But yeah, look at the 3D model. It does not look good. It could just be because there's no clothes on it. That doesn't make it sound better, does it? Oh, look at that. They're going to bump uglies tonight. Why? Alright, no, listen, for real. Why have you still got the fucking thing in your hair when you're in the bath? You don't wear clothes in the bath. Not even the ribbon in your hair. I don't think you do. I'll be honest with you, I don't wear ribbons in my hair. I don't know what the custom is, but I thought you'd take that shit out when you're bathing. Come to think of it, her hair's all tied up and everything. You want to fucking let that shit fly loose. In case you're curious, by the way, you are the first and only person ever to show this bath of roses with me. There she is, a golden ruler, welcoming me to her emerald bath filled with roses. Despite all the beauty around us, I found myself unable to take my eyes from her. At even the slightest glance in her direction, I fall in love all over again. Hang on. Am I saying this out loud? I assumed the character was thinking it. I guess fucking not. I guess some of it's being said out loud. Or she could just read minds. It's Fate, I wouldn't be surprised. Gives me great pleasure to feel so quaintly embarrassed by you. I'm growing accustomed to you now, maiden that I am, always blushing over flowers, even I cannot stay surprised at you forever. She is the young, blushing maiden, and Saber... Is she Red Saber or Saber of Red? I forget. Oh shit, that video's polluted my fucking mind. Oh no, if anyone hasn't seen it, I can't remember what to Google, but there's this guy on Facebook who shared a video of some dude trying to explain the Fate franchise, and it sums up everything so well. I wanted to get Matt to guest star in this episode. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I wanted to get Chris to guest star in this episode, just so we could have a bit of friendly debate, because Chris can defend the franchise much better than I can, mostly because I'm one of its haters. So it would have been a bit more of an interesting back and forth. I also kind of wanted Matt to join me, because if Matt had joined me, then we could both have fun just shitting on it. And Matt says some things that remind me of certain bullshit that Fate likes to throw at you. Which gets me incredibly angry and incredibly stupid. Stupid and angry, that's me. Woo! Well, as they say, one must love a fly to catch a fish. Lose a fly. That makes way more sense. Oh, god damn. So now, this is the visual novel aspect. You're allowed to pick what you go with. My Okay, whenever I have options for how my character acts, there are two ways I go with it. One, I go goofy. If I can't go goofy, I go touchy-feely. Wow, that literally took her breath away. I'm going to assume this is a Japaneseism, because is it really that shocking that a guy you're close with is willing to give you a hug? Like, who was it? Someone once told me that in Japan it's like you can't even hold hands. If you hold hands, that's it. You're pregnant and married with your third kid. What? I jest a bit, but, you know, Japan's oddly strict about that sort of thing. I'm not well educated. Feel free to educate me on that part, but, you know, my understanding is Japan does not do the touchy-feely shit that Western society does. God, I fucking hate that turn of phrase. Oh, look, there's a magpie outside. Me looking out my window and looking at magpies is slightly more interesting than what's on the screen, based on the fact that other than the subtitles that are telling me what she says, there's nothing interesting to look at. There really isn't. What is she talking about? You wish to teach yourself the ways of self-restraint. We will measure you up for a cuckold cage. Do they do those for women? I don't know. Listen, alright, something you need to know about me. I've seen a lot of shit on the internet, and I've only ever seen that shit applied to dudes. I've got to imagine there's the equivalent for ladies as well. Ladies have weird fucked up fetishes too, right? Ugh. My mind is filth, and it doesn't help that for the last, like, 5 minutes it's just been me staring at this bad 3D model of a naked lady. With all the important parts covered. Why is she holding her boobs like that? Is it to stop them from floating so high up that you can see nip? I don't know. This whole bath scenario has been throwing some weird ones at me. I'll tell you what. Time together now will be as a final meal, but if I yield to that temptation, I will ruin my appetite for the great feast at the end of it all. That sounds like she's planning some kind of weird fucked up orgy that will involve a horse. Why does it involve a horse? Because that's the be-all, end-all of fucking fucked up sex shit, in my opinion. Once a horse gets involved, that's it. You're fucking done. You fucking reached the pinnacle of fucked up shit. You're never coming back. Sorry. That's just my opinion. Oh, God, this video's trash. Oh, so that's the kind of strength she's talking about. I believe Saber does have the will to put her nation above herself. She considers Seraph's lands important enough to be on her level, and that's incredibly high praise. Speaking of which, do you happen to recall the 3 things I hate the most? Of course not. Oh, okay. Failure, treason, and moderation. But moderation is not self-restraint. Moderation is fear of one's own desire. Self-restraint is the will to overcome it. That's an interesting distinction, I suppose. I disagree on that. Moderation and self-restraint. Self-restraint means you have to actively try and not to be a fucking disgusting piece of shit with your intake, whereas moderation is, well, you know, I'm not going to eat that entire birthday cake. Why not? Because that's fucked up. That's why. In Emperor Beast mode, I would gorge myself, even if I came to regret it. But here and now, we have no such luxury. I must use this bath for its healing purposes only. I must. That means there will be no cum floating in this bath. That's right, I fucking went there. Oh, God, Fate's dumb. Fate is... I don't want to be so harsh on Fate, and therefore I'm talking about weird sex shit. Saber repeats those orders to herself. We both know we're in a predicament. We can't afford to slack off or lower our guard. Sadly, we need to discuss serious matters, such as the third Hakuno Kishinami. He's... Alright, cool, yeah. So the main character's been split into 3. Mind, soul, and body. Body is shit and trash. Mind is, who we are now. And that's, it's weird. I can't describe it because the game doesn't really do a good job of explaining it itself. But they're the 3 aspects that make up a whole human, which means while all 3 are split, our character can't return to be normal. To be being normal. Oh, I really want to mash past this fucking shit. I instantly fucking regretted doing this as part of the fucking video. It's taken so long. Maybe it's based around Altera's power. I don't know. Honestly, playing Nero's second campaign is much more interesting than playing any of the others, and it's the only one you really needed. You know? Put all this shit in as optional extra is what I say. Let you play the main fucking bulk of it. Alright. I don't know, actually. I think you need to play Altera's and you need to play Saber second to really understand the story and appreciate it. I'm using those words loosely because it's me. But yeah, as long as the body doesn't break the contract with Altera and lose the master title, Altera won't let the body die. So what you're saying is we can fuck before we fight. Even if that is probably a bad idea. Never fight when you've got empty balls. It makes you less angry. Trust me. Just trust me on that one. If you want to be angry and win a fight, don't fucking... don't just... fuck it, one more set. Let's fucking fight. Screw it. So we're going to do fourth stage. You can see we've got a bunch of side missions. That blanked out side mission is for Artoria, who is the Saber, the main fucking character from most fake shit. We're not going to do that because I can't remember what the exact specifics are. I think it's like eat X amount of bread or do something without eating bread or kill a certain amount of enemies. I don't fucking know. It's been a while. And of course we've got this basically increases your bond level. Bond level increases the amount of shit that you can put on your servant, which makes them stronger. I'm using layman's terms because I can't remember the exact fucking definitions, but yeah. They actually give you a pretty decent fucking team for Nero. Like, my favourite characters are in the final team, as it were. But letting you start with Chuchulain and Gawain, and Nero, for Christ. Nero's popular, let's be honest. It's pretty top. I know there's a bunch of people who like Nameless. I think the concept of Nameless is fucking dumb, but whatever. Let's not get into that right now. Li Shuwen's alright, but yeah. But yeah. If you want to unlock Artoria, you've got to do that mission in four different maps, I think. And then lets you play as Artoria in the side story. But fuck it. Oh yeah, let's skip this shit. Or not. There we go. R1 is dash. There we go. Cool. So this map's boss is Joan. She's one of Altera's. In fact, I can tell you who Altera's team is. Altera's team is Iskandir, Joan of Arc, and Gilgamesh. I don't really care so much for Joan, but Iskandir and Gilgamesh are fucking top. But yeah, we're going to go here. This is going to make us... Oh, cool. Do we have to fight her straight away? Why are you calling her Saber when you're also Saber? Like, I get it, most people refer to people as their classes in this shit, but if you're both the same class, doesn't that be a bit complicated? I'm not running away, I could curb stomp you and the game needs to continue, so I'm gonna walk away. I don't know, where's your Praetor right now, Nero? Guess what, they've all got rings. Oh, that means two things. There we go. It's been a while since I've actually played this, but it's a general, generally the same as Warriors games. Square is your basic attack. Press triangle in certain combos makes you do a better charge sort of attack. Usually you want one of those to be a sort of crowd clear. And circle is your quote-unquote Muso, but here it's like your Extella maneuver. And it does real good. You can make it more powerful by hitting circle when it shows it on the screen. But if you want to conserve more of your Muso bar, for lack of a better fucking descriptor, then you could always choose to not use all of it. So, yeah. It's also one of these weird things where, despite the fact you're not the other, you're the main servant's master, all the servants who serve that servant also call you master? Don't know why, but they do. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to 4, and we're going to take that. Now, I could be going for proper decent ranks and shit, but I don't care, this is for a video, we're just going to aim to get this shit done, you know? We'll try and get, well no, in fact we will get the Noble Phantasm up, it's not hard to do. I can see all the Noble Phantasm pips. You're only allowed to do one Noble Phantasm per map, and not every single map has enough Noble Phantasm fragments to actually let you use it. So bear that in mind. Which kind of sucks, because again, I will go out on a limb and say Noble Phantasms are the most interesting part of this game. Okay, so now we've got a bit of downtime because there's not really anything else to talk about. Let's talk about Fate and why I think it's dumb. Alright, again, I'm being overly harsh for the sake of being funny, but real talk, I don't think Fate is very good from a story perspective. I think its story is very weak. There's many reasons I could say this. Like, right now I could say, this is the thing, right, is one of the things that makes me think that Fate is dumb is something I didn't even get from watching the Fate shows. I've watched the anime. I've watched, I think I've watched pretty much everything that's come out anime-wise now. Let me see. Let's list them off. Fate Zero, Fate Stay Night, Fate Extella, Rose Bullshit, or whatever the fuck it was called. Well, I fucking missed. Great. Fate Apocrypha, I watched that shit. But so yeah, I've watched these, you know. I haven't watched the Grand Order opening movie type thing, but that's about it that I can think of from the top of my head, Fate-wise, that I've not seen. Yeah, I haven't watched the original Fate from 2006 or something like that, because I was expressly told to not watch it because it was bad. So, fuck it, I guess. There we go. So that gives us our big old 4. But yes. It's one of those things where the story will always start off promising, alright? I've never said that it's a dumb concept. The concept is fine. It's just, there's always something that will happen in the cartoon that makes you go, this was pointless then. You know, what was the point in any of this shit? Look, it's Iskander coming in on his chariot. Because they got to make it clear that he's rider, but he's not allowed to have a horse because that would be not fair. Oh, it's fine. It's only a 1-star territory. Fuck it. Oh yeah, that's right. Nero's a tyrant. I also don't even give a fuck about the fucking gender bent thing. I don't care if they decide, fuck it. King Arthur and Nero from Rome are both women. That's fine. I don't rightly give a fuck. It's probably a cooler design than they would have done otherwise, let's be honest, if we're, you know, shooting the shit here. It's just, elements are poor. Elements are very poor. The only thing that I've consistently said is a good... Oh, right, I can transform, can't I? Was it R3? I've forgotten how to transform. Oh, dear. Oh, this is... tutorial. Oh no. Is it L2? It's L2. L2 transforms. Oops. That took an embarrassing amount of time. Oh, and it's a fucking Sailor Moon level transformation as well, where you can see outline of tit and shit. Yeah, that's right. That's what I focus on. Yeah, let's skip that now. And it just gives you Mega Ultra attacks, let's be honest, it's cool. How the fuck is that a casualty? Oh, I'm winning! Oh, never mind, that was me beating Iskander. Wow, my attacks are beef when fighting. Or Iskander had a fucking health limit and I blew past it without realising it. It was very possible. There we go. And as you can see, the music's changed. But yeah, let's move on to praising Fate. Fate has always had very interesting fight scenes. Very good fight scenes that I cannot complain about. So, as long as that exists, that's fine. That's one of the reasons why I say the Fate Extella thing on Netflix is where I watched it, is poor, because the fight scenes are trash. And that's the one thing which I've always praised Fate for. It also had a lot less fight scenes, which I can deal with if the fight scenes were cool. I know there's probably a bunch of people going, oh, why watch something just for the fight scenes? I'm not watching it just for the fight scenes. It's just the fight scenes are usually the best part. And in Fate Extella Rose on the Opera, or whatever the fuck it's called, it's just piss poor. It's piss fucking poor. And that ain't good. This is the thing I praise you for consistently, and you just did not do a good job. I'm pretty sure a friend of mine probably told me why it wasn't good, but for the life of me, I can't remember why. It was like because some studio did that particular one or something. Again, I don't know. It's one of those things where I don't pay much attention to much of anything. Right, we're going to go to the middle. Once we go to the middle, we'll be able to conquer the area and give ourselves a, you know, fuck, no, you don't know. I need to fucking use your words, donut. Once we take over that and fill our matrix on the left, that lets us access our victory condition. And once we fulfill our victory condition, we can stop this fucking map and progress. Which, yeah, it's pretty much what I've been doing when doing stuff off screen for this game as well. Because, you know, I needed to prep this game for doing on camera, as it were. And, yeah. I was basically just blitzing stages instead of focusing on getting S ranks. That's what I ended up doing, was just going, no, fuck it, let's just get through the stages. And the stages don't take long at all if that's all you're doing. If you're if you want to get S ranks, and I don't know why you would, probably for the code casts, or I think it's code casts, magic codes. I don't fucking know. My brain's going all blah, blah, blah. Fate uses some fucking very specific terminology sometimes. And it's a bad day. There we go, let's just fucking transform. We've already seen it. Screw it, it's fine. I think Nero constantly makes the umu noise while fighting. Which, yeah, that's fine. I ain't particularly bothered by that. That's apparently a thing that she does. Oh god, she won't stop doing it in the fucking anime she's in. Which again, wouldn't be a fucking problem, but it's fucking constant. It sucks. No, it doesn't suck. It's actually kind of endearing, but you know, if something gets constantly repeated, it's the law of diminishing returns, man. And whenever you fill out your territory matrix, this scene happens. How come they don't mind doing little nipples on the titty on the key? But, you know, if they show titty anywhere else, or nipples on titties anywhere else, people get on their fucking balls about it. Fuck, it's a nipple, grow up. Oh, boss servant, lovely. Hello, Jean. And she's already in, she spawns in the middle, so we're already instantly fighting her. Man, they do a good job at doing pretty anime eyes in this, in the 3D models, though, I'll give them that. Now, remember rightly, L1 is Noble Phantasm, so let's just try that. I was wrong. R2 is Noble Phantasm, there we go. Oh, you've probably seen this 100 times before, but it's Nero's, so you're bound to see this a couple of times when playing the game. In fact, Nero! Goddamn Nero! Nero's, Tamamo's, and Altera's are probably all Noble Phantasms you'll see quite a few times, because you have to do the stories in order to unlock the side stories. The other servants you might not see so much, because not all of them have even one map, potentially, which have the Noble Phantasm circuits on. There are some maps that don't even let you get the Noble Phantasm to full. I don't fucking know why. Like, that's a big fucking deal in the Fate franchise. Noble Phantasms are a big fucking deal. Like, and to have it so that in some maps you just can't get it, that's fucking bizarre to me. Fucking bizarre. Although I will admit, I am a bit excited for the next Fate Extella game. They've announced a few extra people, which should be cool. Like, Francis Drake I'm looking forward to. She's awesome. Should have been Edward Teach, though. Just to go back to Fate, just to prove that I don't exactly bear it any ill will, I do play Fate Go as well. I play that quite a bit. Like, the two things Fate fucking hell. Use your words. Calm down for a second. There we go. The two things that Fate excels at is character design. I think the character designs are all pretty cool. Although some are questionable, no doubt, but you could say that about anything. And also, if I'd have gotten all the sectors, that would have been an S rank, by the way, but fuck it. And the fight scenes in the animes. So, you know, it is what it is. You get these install skills. These you can put on your servant to make them stronger, and that's what the bond level is important for. It lets you install more install skills. What was her ability? I forget. Oh well. I didn't do it, so... Oh, didn't do that either. Cool. It's fine, it's not like I'm taking this super serial. Now, I did mention that I do one main story and one side story map. But the story aspect, the visual novel aspect, quote unquote, if you will, took way longer than I thought. So we're going to wrap it up after we've seen the story here as well. And it's been a while. Man, Altera's design is fucking sweet. Although, she is a bit... She's basically naked. There's this weird thing about Nero that I've noticed, and I'm not going to complain, because fuck it, whatever. I know this game's origins was essentially slightly above porn. Not even slightly above, it was basically on the same line, but we're going to give it the benefit of the doubt. Why has she got a little window just to show off her panties? Like, I haven't got any women I'm comfortable with asking the question to, but is there any functional design for that sort of thing? Is that... Why would anyone do that? At that point, why bother with the dress? Just fucking go full fucking stripper. What can Altera look? Just wear fucking bra and panties instead of fucking trying to make yourself look classier than you are. Wow, that was a really backhanded fucking insult to fucking Nero there. Ah, you're a slut who's trying to class herself up. That is not what I intended, by the way. Do not take that shit out of context, motherfuckers. I do not need this shit right now. The master tricked me and tried to leave home, so no more of that. Eh. So essentially we're going to get a big dick saber duel. Actually, I can't remember this. It's been a fucking while. I don't even know if they clash swords or not. I think she just brings in pure viscous evil and that drives us off. At least I assume so. Still... Yeah, Iskandir's a badass, in case no one knew. Well, actually, I don't know how much of a badass he really is. But he's certainly charismatic as fuck, so... Wow. Hey, I've looked at your stats, you shouldn't be able to do this. I call hacks. Therefore, face my evil minions of darkness. Fuck, it's Kingdom Hearts all over again. Oh. I don't know, if you ask some people, they're like, ah, it's basically just, oh shit, let's be honest. Yes, passion can outdo anything. I was trying to make a sentence and it just wouldn't come. Ah, if I had a nickel. No one could have predicted such a thing. So, essentially what you're saying is there was a bunch of people who outclassed you in every way, but you beat them because you wanted it more. That don't happen in real life, folk. Just a warning to you. If you're trying to win something with, Oh, she's such a fucking robot. Is that some kind of hidden feature? Give me a cheat code so I can unlock love. Like, Nero, I get it, but aren't you a little bit depressed by that knowledge to know that she has no idea what the fuck love is? Oh, wow. Nero now feels shitty and bad. You know what's always weird? Is when you're watching something in Japanese and they'll say one or two words in English because it's a name or whatever. And it's like, that's so jarring sometimes. They didn't have the budget for the animation for this, so they're just doing the sword swirls. Oh, by the way, Altera is Attila the Hun, because I don't think that information's been passed on. while watching this. So another character that decided, nah, fuck it, they're a sexy lady. Why? Because it's Japan and it sells. Fuck it. You knew what you were signing up for. I was gonna do a whole fucking speech, but it instantly left my brain as I was about to fucking start it. So I don't know if Attila the Hun ever attacked Rome. I'm gonna be honest with you, my knowledge of the Huns is very minimal. Now, if she was Genghis Khan, I could tell you some shit, but she ain't. This is such a fucking Japanese thing. It's such a fucking trope. It's fucking, this is my duty, so I have to do it. And it's like, nah, go fuck yourself, brother. That ain't fucking right. You never have to do anything. It's like, I don't want to do this thing, but it's my duty, so I'll do it. And I'm like, nah, fuck you. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is say, nah, fuck you, and you're done. You managed to talk your way out of it. Congrats. Her words are deadly quiet. Surrender or extinction. My lips flared up there. Did you hear it? The white servant isn't lying. I'm sure Saber knows that too. Whatever else she might be, she's clearly true to her word. But! Yeah, see, motherfucker? That's all you had to do when someone said your duty is to destroy shit. Just say, nah, fuck that. I don't want to. I'm gonna have a beer. Essentially, this is like the story has to progress, so I'm gonna walk away now. So, peace, brother. What was all that bullshit about it being your duty to destroy shit? But you don't want to destroy us just yet. Ah, look, it's Elizabeth. Oh, right, yeah, she's doing that. Oh, she has like 7 different fucking prefixes in this game, and it's the best. Like, sometimes she's called fucking Idol, sometimes she's called Eliza. Oh, it's fucking great. I still don't quite understand why she has a dragon tail. So, Chris explained it to me once, and I'm sure it was dumb. And therefore, that's why I don't remember. But, you know, whatever. Falling like a star to crush all those beneath. Again, I think back to what Altera said. The planet, her star, there has to be some greater connection. Yeah, actually, thank you, Dark Eliza. You're actually pointing out the flaw that I was just getting annoyed about, so kudos to you. It doesn't have to be. I can't fucking stand people with nails like that. I know it's not real in this aspect, that there are people who have bullshit long nails like that. And it's like, fucking why? You can't do shit with those in. Altera, you're like 10 times stronger than her. Just bitch slap her into submission. Wow. Not even gonna lift a fucking... Wow. For some reason, I don't think Dark Eliza is being serious with her fear. Man, I know I've said it once already, but the anime eyes are very pretty. Until you put them on real-life people. Have you guys seen that woman who spent money on surgery to have anime eyes in real life? It's fucked up. Don't Google it. Do not Google that. Alright, peace. Oh, she's just here because, you know, I believe Elizabeth is a fan favourite. Lancers are weak to sabers, so I'd like to see you try, bitch. Alright, whatever. Oh, great, we're gonna get a fucking lesson. Awesome. Your horns are very pretty. Why are they purple now? Oh, that's the Umbral Star, by the way. That's what this game's all based around, is this bullshit. So, you know, have fun with that. You fucking live here too, bitch! Like, they reveal... Oh, okay, Velvet. Yeah, but we call it the Umbral Star, because fuck Velvet. Oh, cool, great, flashbacks. Woo! I feel like I saw something just now. Was it an illusion or a vision forcing its way into my head? I saw the ground burning. I saw the world burning. I saw every inch, every corner torn by pain and corruption. I feel the world's despair as the invaders spread and multiplied like cancer cells. The catastrophe Why did I say it like that? The catastrophe destroys all civilizations without clemency or judgment. The beasts of nature suffer horrible mutations, run amok, and ultimately fall to ash. Prophets protest that the end has come too soon. Rulers call upon their people to fight. Scholars say only that it is too late. But some people cling to their optimism, believing that there are at least some of them will endure. One of my favourite comics is like a 4-strip of like, oh, there's an asteroid heading towards Earth, and everyone's reacting in different ways. You've got people looting stores. You've got the family that's sitting and crying together. You've got like the group of people praying, and then at the end it's just like, yeah, sometimes it might seem hopeless, but you got to try it. And it's just a little girl holding a baseball bat, getting ready to swing at the fucking asteroid, and that shit is awesome. So yeah, if you could find that, it's a cool little strip. It makes me happy. It makes me smile. Until the true threat makes its appearance. Got kind of distracted, eh? Ring my bell, bitch. I'm sorry. I haven't had any chocolate today. Nyeh. I saw something I'd never seen before, but it still seemed familiar. Was it a memory of mine? Where could I have seen it and how? Was it someone else's memory, maybe? And could it be related to the memories I lost in the moon cell core? Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's not like knowing its name gives you true power over it. It's not a demon. Because the power of love, weren't you paying attention, Dark Eliza? Power of love conquers all. Despite the fact we are just fucking, we are literally just data in a computer. So, you know. Yeah. I'm sure we will. I accidentally skipped that slightly there, my apologies, but eh. God, what is it with Fate, man? They don't like to draw noses. Like, so, from certain angles, certain characters just don't have noses, and it fucking bugs me. Go watch Fate Zero. The amount of times fucking Waifu doesn't have a nose is bullshit. Just putting that out there. Look at this, bollocks. Even the fucking character model's got no bloody nose. Just saying. I'm angry. I'm sorry. There was no need for the shouting. I don't know. It doesn't really sound like it's sentient so much as it's just a cosmic ball of evil. Yeah, fuck it. What's there to lose? Should have killed her anyway. This is my problem. When I have any ounce of power, it's like, cool, this character's up to shit, just kill them and get rid of the problem. But, you know, lawful good and whatnot, or good in general, I suppose, don't necessarily have to be lawful. No, lawful neutral good don't tend to kill people. Chaotic good is the shit. Malcolm Reynolds for life. Or Han Solo. Either or. Dashing rogue, there you go. Yeah, there's always this great ability of, if you're like, cool, if you've done this, I'll punish you. It's like, why would you ever be honest? Okay, for real, I've got to tell you this now while I've got this fucker on screen. He's the big bad, right? He works with Velba the planet. I'm doing air quotes here. And every time you see him, like, I didn't notice it the first time I played the game because I wasn't really paying attention. I was like, nah, fuck it, let's just get fucking unlock our waifus and whatnot. He's got, if you look at his right, sorry, if you look at my, if you look on the right hand side of the screen, his hand is all fucked up. And on his neck and on his chest, in fact, you can see it quite easily on his portrait. He's got all fucked up shit on with him, and he's got that the entire fucking time, and I just never fucking noticed. And that's your clue that, guess what, he ain't all he's meant to be. Oh, go fuck yourself. Okay, now here's the question. Who gave the orders? Just saying. The first question should be, who ordered you to do that? And it's just like, oh, you might be like, oh, well, it's obvious, it was Ozzy, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but just say it. Ah, you suck, bro. He's also the only. There's only 2 casters in the game, and he's one of them. He's also got like the general fake baddiness to him, you know. Like every single fake bad guy has been a manipulative piece of shit. That's what fake bad people do. They're manipulative pieces of shit. So that's all they do. Sometimes they have cool throwing knives, but other than that, you know. Oh, who gives a fuck about Seraph? It ain't a real place. We're on the fucking moon, for Christ's sake, and we're digital. Although it's like, hey, guess what? If you die here, you die in the real world too. So you gotta be careful with the life you've been given. Archimedes, go away, bro. Earth, the moon, everywhere humanity lives and breathes, it lives, its dreams, its cultures, all of it depends on you and that one little ring. That means 2 things. Just saying. Ah, okay, so the moon cell ordered you. Can you prove it? Why would... Why? Why would this information be hidden? Again, I'm sure they explain it slightly more in the other 2 chapters, but it's still fucking bullshit. Can you not lie better than this, motherfucker? And you, Nero, should be better at interrogating and know how to ask better questions than what you're asking. How come Archimedes has a fucking nose? Everyone else has got fucking jack shit, but Archimedes, now you can see that one, no problem. Oh god, I really want to skip this bullshit. I've already had to sit through this shit once when I originally played the game. But at least then it was like, oh, it's new information. Oh, it's dumb. Why do we let the moon cell exist? It's basically an AI that doesn't really give a shit. One day it will become malevolent. It's an inevitability. It will wipe us out, man. Ah, Velba. See, when you start saying shit like this, it starts being dumb. It's like, no one else knew this thing existed except for this one thing. I don't know. How the fuck are we still here? What beat it last time? But something must have done. The planet is not 14,000 years old. Yeah, despite what some people may or may not think, but those people are crazy. It very well might do, Nero. I don't know. There's entire things going on, and the fucking main character, who's meant to represent you, by the way, is just sitting there being like, I don't give a fuck. He's actually sleeping right now. He's in rest mode. It destroys planets! How is the planet still here, motherfucker? Oh. I know I'm not saying anything right now, but it's just, what can I add to this shit? Oh, void cells. Yeah, sure, fuck it. Let's make up more words. Oh, spiritrons! Oh, yeah. Let's use the spiritrons to fucking make bullshit energy cancer. Fuck it. Oh, it's basically the moon cell, but opposite, and it kills things instead of makes things. I'm very mad. Fuck it. It destroyed all the human civilization, but left it left the planet alive. Why? Oh, in futures and future histories. Oh, it didn't just happen in one timeline, it happened in all of them. Oh, fuck me, if you don't like the fucking Dragon Ball Z timeline bullshit, fucking give this shit a go. Velba didn't destroy the moon cell or the planet Earth, it just destroyed the things on planet Earth, and it didn't do anything to destroy the moon cell, but it stole some data. Oh, but some of the files survived. Why? Oh. Oh. Oh, it's so dumb. Oh. If you're gonna get into the Fate franchise, get in at the surface level, man, and fucking stay there. Oh, my head hurts. Oh, no, it doesn't actually hurt. It's just... Oh, it wants to stop. Oh, can we hurry up with this fucking info dump so I can stop? Oh, cool. Oh, but it done fucked up, didn't it? Because you're secretly working with Velber, except not so secretly because I can see the shit on your neck, bruh. Even on the fucking character model, you can see the shit. Oh. Yeah, but it's a fucking artificial intelligence that can make all sorts of shit. It created us. Or the digital versions of us. Oh. Oh, omniscience. Oh, yeah, sweet. Oh, bullshit words. Oh. This entire... Oh, no, oh. The entire Holy Grail War in this universe was made in order to fight off Velber because the Moon Cell can't do it because it's not allowed to fight. Despite the fact it's created us and can power us up who are fighting. Oh, it's going to counter-hack this other planet. Oh, sweet. Oh. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, sweet. Awesome. Oh, it's not just me, is it? This is fucking stupid. I'm genuinely concerned that it might just be me who thinks this is a fucking poor concept. Like, the gameplay is fine, but the fucking story's fucking whack, yo. Yeah, that's right, I went there. I went to fucking old fucking linguistics that no one fucking uses no more. Yeah, I even pulled out the word linguistics. Fuck it. Alright, why didn't you tell us that before Altoro fucking showed up, prick? I know, and you know, that he's the big bad, right? The main characters don't. I can appreciate that. But motherfucker, ask more questions than none. Archimedes is meant to be a fucking intelligent motherfucker. He can pull some shit out of his ass and fucking cover his tracks. Just fucking probe him a little bit. Don't be a complete fucking idiot anime protagonist. There you go. That's the first Fuck. That's the first smart thing you fucking asked. You show a very brief moment of intelligence and then you go back to not questioning shit. Oh, it's going to be Death Star versus Death Star, but one's the good Death Star that doesn't have a giant laser beam that could destroy planets. No. This is not a good enough excuse, Nero. Oh, Kamini, stop chatting shit. That's it! Oh. Oh. Is that all he has to do is fucking play to your ego just a little bit? And that's all he needs to do to avoid any further questions. Oh, fuck, my throat's screwed. Oh, sorry, guys. Ah. I get it, you're mad, but he's getting no repercussions for this shit. Other than don't lie again. Ah. Sword of the Rose shall blossom in... Okay, that's a cool line. Yeah. Think you I would. Okay, that sentence makes sense, but it doesn't look like it should. Like, swap think and you around and it would make perfect sense, but because they've got them that way around, the sentence looks fucked up. but it still works. Oh, fucking English is weird, bruh. Or that could have just been a legit fuck up. Who knows? This was translated. Because the way fucking Japanese works, it's a bit hard to translate sometimes. Wow. See, you've always got to be careful with the motherfucker who's good at fucking kissing your ass. Man, they're up to some shit. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but they're fucking playing up to you for a reason. Banish him from the kingdom now. Yeah, sure, fuck it. Look at that fucking obnoxious chain bullshit that was on him. The fucking giant fucking chain links, man. Some next level fucking shit. Garain, side story, added. Sweet. Yeah, cool. Getting all the updates. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This has been me playing a bit of Fate Extella. A bit more Fate Extella than I thought I would, and also a bit less, because I only played one map. The rest was the fucking visual novel bullshit, and that's why I can't do visual novels for the channel, because it just will never fucking end. Which is fine when you're playing it in your own time, not so much content for the channel. Anyway, guys, this has been TheRev with a bit more of Week of Weeb 3 Revenge of the Waifu. Stay tuned for the rest of the week where we will continue to play weird Japanese shit. And yeah, that's all I got left to say. Really is thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Let's try that again, shall we? Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Keep yourselves safe and keep yourselves happy. I will see y'all again real soon. But it's bye from me for now. Toodles, guys.